my laundry, go to my PO, get my nails done. It's that kind of day. So I kept on this morning. Rich wanted a little thing for me to have. So it's actually, he found it right away. So I was like, okay, great. And then I just have on Brandy Melville sweatpants. I'm sorry, this is so not cute. And the row. It's just one of those days, y'all.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another vlog. It's actually only been a couple of days since the last one, and the reason for that mainly being that I wanted to show you guys some new in pieces that I got for the flat. I think I said in the last vlog that I was going to IKEA and that I'd ordered some prints, and basically the prints haven't quite arrived yet, but while I was at IKEA I did get the frames for the prints. So I thought it might be nice to show you where the prints are going to go. Hopefully they arrive soon. I actually ordered them a week ago, but today, it's like between today and next week that they're supposed to be arriving, so they're technically not late, but it is taking a while. But yeah, I wanted to show you what I got in IKEA. So starting off with, oh, how beautiful, these cabinets. Now these are the Home Lud, and I will link these below. So they're actually two separate units, and I've put them together to create this bit along the bed, and then I've just put my books and magazines there. And then I've got these 3 frames up here that my dad very kindly put up for me, and that's really like finished off that wall basically. And then the other one I put up is above this fireplace. So I did have the piggy picture up here that was done by Amy Francis, and that has now gone up here above Tofu in Piggy Corner. And then this one was just perched here, but well, ignore Milo's toys in that bowl, but we've finished putting this shelf up, and we've got some of Tommy's Star Wars pieces, a few of my German pottery pieces, and then some of my leftover record collection that used to be 300 strong, and now these are like the main ones that I love. So yeah, I swapped these around to try and fix this wiring situation, but I'm going to pin these cables out the way. I did have a crate here, like a wheelie crate, that we had at our old place as well, and I just bought this is the exact same unit as what's in the bedroom, but just one on its own, so you can get a bit of a better idea of what it actually looks like here. It's like open one end, close the other, with shelving in. So I put 2 of them back to back. You could also put them this way, if that makes sense, like have the hollowed out section here. And I saw somebody on TikTok put like records in this section when it was 2, but I didn't like how the end, like imagine the other one here, the ends were like blocked off. It looked too rectangular. So in the bedroom, I've put the open end sections at the end, so that you can like see the sides of the books, and it just makes it less sort of perfect, I guess, with the open ends at the end. That's just how I prefer it, but yeah, I've done it this way round, and I just put this one at the side of the sofa, so it's got like all my little sofa bits, my lip balms, little bits and bobs, candle, and then this isn't really filled out just yet. But yeah, so everything's coming together. Here's the dining table. We also put a print, or a frame at least, up here. So this one is going to have a sort of cartoony espresso print in it. I will show you when the prints actually arrive. This one is going to have what's going in that one? Oh, it's like a picture of a coffee machine with 2 people like just with their mouths open at the nozzle of the coffee machine rather than going into mugs. Yeah, like I say, finished off the Piggy Corner, and then yeah, the main difference is in here. This one is going to be a print of a Bauhaus chair, and then I've got 3 Bauhaus prints coming for above here as well. And then literally the flat will probably be finished by that point. So we've got the display cabinet here still, and yeah, then that will be it. Hey. So I'm absolutely loving how it's come together. I love this sort of seating area. I'm here most of the time. We've got the TV area, all of our collectibles up there, and the vanity. And then through here, ignore the laundry, but it's our sort of dressing area. We've got the wardrobes. I got some pieces back from the dry cleaners the other day. My Prada top and my Miu Miu dress, and they've come out so good. And then Milo's room at the end here. So yeah, I think the flat is pretty much finished now, and I'm really, really happy with it. Like, this room alone, I love so, so much. It's so calm and beautiful to sleep in. I just can't wait for these prints to be up, because obviously they look a bit mental with the just blank frames. But once these prints are in, I think that will really be the final touch. And I absolutely love how these units look. It's really finished it off. Oh, and then what was at the end of that bed, before I put those units up, was my old coffee table, my coffee table from when I lived at my flat by myself, which at the flat with Tommy was our hallway table. And now I've put it next to Tofu's pen, and it's kind of a place where you sort of grab your shoes and you come sit down and put your shoes on, and just like I've put my bag and like things that I need before I go out, and then I've put my more expensive shoes in their boxes under here. So this is like the heading out section. So yeah, right, let's make a cup of tea because I'm parched. I've got quite an exciting day today. I'm off work today, it's a Friday, and I wasn't needed for work today, which was really nice. I need to shoot photos for a necklace that Monica Vinader have sent me, which I showed you in my last vlog, but I'll quickly recap that. And I am going to London this evening because my wonderful friend Isabella Lilly, whose Instagram I will tag below, invited me to a PR event that she got invited to. And it's a PR event for a brand where you rent designer items for parties or for events, or just for yourself. So I'm really excited to go to that. It's very up my street to go to a borrowed second-hand rental place, because as you guys know, I buy most of my clothes second-hand and don't like buying anything new and adding to the fast fashion industry. So it's a very on-brand thing for me to go to, and I'm very excited that Isabella invited me. It's very kind of her to ask me to go as her plus one. And there's also going to be some embroidery experts there, who you can take an item to get embroidered, and I need to think what item I want to take. I also need to think what to wear. So yeah, I'll take you guys along to that. I'm really, really excited for it. I'm also just excited to go up to London. If you guys have been following me for like the last 10 years, I imagine none of you have been. I grew up in London and I used to live in London, and my vlog started in London. So I have a real affinity with London. It's got a special place in my heart. I love it very much. And yeah, very excited to go. Just started filming or shooting for the Monica Vinader campaign, and got a notification to say my Vinted parcel had arrived, and this is a good one. So I was like, fabulous, very excited. It's also come the same day that I'm going out to London tonight, so I was very excited. Went down to the front door to collect the parcel that had been delivered, wasn't there, and I suddenly had the sinking feeling that of course I had gotten the parcel delivered to my old flat. Now luckily I'm actually only 2 roads away from my old flat. We've not moved very far at all, but I literally threw my coat and shoes on and ran over there, because obviously I don't know who's moved into our old flat, and I was thinking if they open this and see what it is, if they know who the designer is, they are definitely going to want to keep these. So I ran over there, and luckily I got a text while I was on my way from the neighbour who lived above us in that flat, because it was like a masonette house, telling us that she'd taken the parcel in for us. And I was like, thank God that you picked it up and not the new people, because apparently the new people are a bit odd as well, and they've like moved their stuff in and then just like not come back. So I'm so grateful that my old neighbour picked it up. Okay, so the other day I was obviously on Vinted, as I often am, searching for bargains, and I came across a pair of shoes that I have been wanting for a very long time, and a number of years really, but especially since I do you remember way back when I was a stylist in London for a London-based brand, and when I was styling on set, we had this model come in, and she came in this beautifully simple but wonderful outfit, and basically it consisted of this really gorgeous, I think, cos jumper, a maybe like Sandro jacket, a leather jacket. The bag was like a Burberry tote, which normally I wouldn't be on board with, but it was really gorgeous actually, and the jeans were Acne, and her shoes were JW Anderson loafers. Now, I'd already seen these shoes and loved them for many a season already, but seeing her in them and being able to actually see the shoes sold me instantly. I was like, I have to have these. Anyway, obviously they're between 480 up to 600 pounds, these very famous JW Anderson mules, and I'll put some pictures of all the different versions you can get. But literally, is like there's like endless colorways, there's one with rhinestones, one with the chains on, which are the really famous ones with the monogram on, fabric versions, leather versions. He's done the lot, and I've been scouring Vinted to try and find the one that I want. So basically, I was originally going to get the chain version because I loved how a jeans sat before the chain. I thought it looked really cool. But one that I've always kept my eye out for is the embossed leather version. So they're the leather loafers with the JW Anderson monogram embossed into the leather. These proved quite difficult to find, probably because they're a lot more wearable than the chain ones. And I feel like a lot of people would have bought the chain ones and then realised that they're a little bit out there, maybe not so confident to wear them, and sold them on. So I have quite a few of the chain versions. I think I even mentioned it in one of my vlogs before my birthday that I was going to treat myself to a pair for my birthday. And I've still got those saved, and they're £160 on Vinted, which is a very, very good price. But then I was scouring Vinted, and I came across these for an exceptional price. Oh my god, I finally own them. Oh my gosh, my heart. I'm so grateful for Vinted because, as you guys know, I have such a love of fashion in general, but not like fashionista, I hate that word, truly like for style and design. And Jonathan Anderson's own brand, he's also the creative director of Loewe, is just exceptional. And he is my favourite designer that is alive. Alexander McQueen is my favourite designer of all time, but he's no longer with us. Oh my gosh, right, sorry, let's just get on with the unboxing. So they come in the original box, and I came across, sorry, I'm not even showing them to you. In fact, I'm going to come sit right here with you so we can be a little bit more intimate. I found the JW Anderson tan leather embossed loafers. Honestly, they have been worn, she was honest with me, but barely. Like, they don't even have, they've got, like, they don't even have foot marks in them. They're like barely worn. Oh my god, they're beautiful. I actually ended up getting these in a size 2 because I've had to come to the realisation that I am in fact a size 3 in footwear, and I have a lot of size 4 shoes because I really didn't want to be a size 3, but then I would always have to wear 2 pairs of socks to make all my shoes fit. So I've come to the realisation as a 30-year-old woman that I actually have size 3 feet, but if it is a mule, I tend to go down a whole size because otherwise they still slip off my feet. So these look perfect. I'm just going to quickly try these on just to make sure. Oh my god, they fit like a glove. Oh my gosh, they fit perfectly. Oh my gosh, they fit so perfect. Oh my god, I love them. So these are the classic J.W. Anderson mules that he is absolutely famous for, and like I said before, you can get these with the big chunky chains on, which I'll put a picture up of, so you can see that. But these just called to me because these are like classic loafer with this classic loafer tongue over the top with the stitching. And then I thought the best thing about this is next spring J.W. Anderson is releasing the loafer bag, which I don't know if I've talked about on here, but I have on Instagram, and I'll insert a picture of that here now. And I want the loafer bag. I've already started a pot on my Monzo to put in money each month to save up for this bag, because this is how I roll. I'm a very good saver. So I thought to myself, this would be a fabulous thing to get because it will match the bag when I get it. And the loafer bag itself, as you'll have seen in the picture, has this bit on it, so my shoes will match the bag. Even if I don't get them in this colour, which I might not, because I think I want quite a bright colour, but it will match, and they'll both be J.W. Anderson. And you want to know the best part? So it comes with the original box, and it comes with the dust bags for the shoes as well. And it's even got like the thing, unbelievable. I'm absolutely over the moon about these. Oh my gosh, I think they're beautiful. They're even better than I thought. I'm just like, this is such a big moment when I get these things, because when you've lusted after something for so long, I'm really not an impulse buyer. I know it might come across that perhaps I am, and that I just love shopping, blah blah blah, but I'm truly not. I really am very considerate when I spend my money on things, and my money is very precious to me, and I really do save up for a long time for these things, so they're very special. And I was always taught as a child, like, I was never really spoiled despite being like an only child, but I always had to save up for things that I wanted, and was taught that everything I own is incredibly special and you must look after it, And I think that's why I am the way I am with everything. Like, everything to me is so special. I can't imagine like when people like just put things on the floor or like just chuck stuff about. Like, everything to me, I'm so careful with everything, and everything is very sentimental to me in that sense. Like, these just signify me saving up. Bearing in mind I had that job when I first saw these on that model, that was in 2021 up to 2022, so I've waited a long time to own these, and it's very special that I now have them, and they just fit perfectly. I can't believe it. Like, maybe I'm a size 2, but you know, I've got a normal pair of socks on, which is what I would wear them with, and they just fit perfectly, and I love them. Oh, I didn't even tell you the price. The price is the best part about them. I paid £55 for these shoes. £55, and they're barely worn, and the woman got them from Net-a-Porter, and she said, I've only worn them a couple of times. She paid 550 quid. That was a £500 loss that she made, and I don't give a shit, because I paid £50 for these shoes. £50. I love vintage. Like, I would not be able to afford these shoes any other way. Like, I'm over the moon. Over the moon. So happy. £55. Okay guys, so I have shot the MV campaign. All went really, really well. I've actually got the necklace on now. There you go. You can kind of see it slightly better there. But yeah, very, very dainty single diamond piece. Very cute. So yeah, managed to shoot that all fine. And now, as you can see, I'm dressed for this evening. So I've got on my Zara hooded sweater vest, which I love. I love this piece so much. I've had it for years. And then I've got my second-hand Sandro shirt on, which is the one with... yes, it's got all these diamantes on, which you wouldn't think is very me, but I liked that it was like kind of subtle. It's not too showy with the blue stripe. Then I've got my, of course, my Loewe trousers on, and then my new JW Anderson loafers, and I absolutely love how these look. This is exactly the style that I wanted, and yeah, they fit perfectly in a size 2, which kind of worries me. But I will try and quickly just put you up here so you can see the full outfit. Can you see? Ta-da! And then I think I'm going to throw over my ASOS trench, which I also got second hand. The Loewe trousers are also second hand, and obviously, as you know, the shoes are. So this is a second hand outfit minus the Zara sweater vest, which I got years ago before I decided to only shop second hand. And then I'm going to pair it with my Louis Vuitton Speedy, which I've been wearing all week, and I do kind of want to change my bag up. But if we're going on the train, I kind of want to take my water bottle with me. And yeah, I kind of want to take like a medium-sized bag. And I think this looks quite cool. And I like the brown with the loafers. So this is the vibe. I think this is what I'm going to go with. Okay, guys, we've found the place. We nearly got lost, but we made it. We're in Clapham in London, and we are at the Daisy Lily Borrowed From Studios, and we're about to go inside the event. So here's Isabella. So yeah, let's go inside, and I really hope there's food. That's all we can think about. Look how cute! You're gonna go like random, yeah. Look at the lining inside as well though, like the camellia flowers on the lining. They've also got the famous Fendi Pink Baguette from Sex and the City. This is the bag that Carrie Bradshaw had. And this was re-released for the 25th anniversary with the Louis Vuitton. So cool. I've always wanted a Fendi baguette. And another thing I've always wanted is the Prada headband. Yeah. It's like very Anne Boleyn. What did we get? Water cream, moisturiser. Love moisturiser. As you can tell, I need that right now because I've got a snuffly nice.
Supercharged lightweight moisturiser.
I was going to go to Boots to get one. That's actually saved me a job.
Got another Revolution powder.
Oh yeah.
Baking powder.
This reminds me, do you remember years ago, what was that really famous powder, the banana powder?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It looks a bit like that.
My friend has this, I've tried it, it's quite good.
That looks very nice. Oh,
Have you got that?
oh, I'm excited for this.
It's a highlighter.
Oh, maybe.
Bronze
baddie. That's very nice. I might use that as an eyeshadow, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Right. Oh, this one.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, you got a different
What is it?
colour. Jelly blush.
Blush. Oh,
I got
leaf-and
cherry.
tree. Same.
You got peach.
Peach jelly, yeah.
That's going to be very dark for my skin tone.
Should we swap? Should we do a swap?
Yeah, do you want that one?
Yeah.
We had to switch to my phone because my camera ran out of battery. But what else was in the goodie bag was sweets. Oh, yes, these are getting eaten.
You got a brush.
Oh yeah, Isabella's
You got a
very
Tangle
happy
teaser.
about the Tangle Teaser brush. This is the one I've got at home and I highly recommend it. We also got Superfix misting spray, which I think is for your face. Makeup fixing, yeah. And then I got this little lip gloss. Isabella didn't get one. I have offered it to her. She doesn't want it. But yeah, Isabella's bag didn't come with one, so that's a bit sad. But other than that, it was quite a haul. Was there anything else? That was it. Oh no, and these like fizz things that you put in your drink, which I literally have in my drink right now, which I ordered on Amazon yesterday, so I could have saved myself the £5 that cost me. I just waited till today.